Hello everyone, this is the FoxOrigins here. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about the time that I met Criss Angel. It wasn't much of a big deal of meeting Criss Angel because I'm not that type of person who will freak out if I see someone popular. But like, say if I met, God, it's like my throat's always dry. But say if I met, say, like a famous football player, like Steph Curry or someone, I would not freak out. It's not in my nature to really freak out. I'm like, hey, but whenever I got to meet Criss Angel, it wasn't on my own occasion, I guess you can say. I was actually at a birthday party. I got invited to this big birthday party because this kid from my middle school, there was the biggest birthday parties like during the middle school, and only certain people got invites. I didn't get invited to the first one, but I got invited to this one. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be invited to a party, I'm gonna be going. And I always heard that they were really good, so I felt pretty honored to go. So whenever I went, we had to dress semi-formal, so I kind of felt weird, and then I saw everyone else dressed and I got comfortable with it. I also saw some friends that I usually talk with, and what we were doing was we got to kind of gamble. Well, it's not really gambling. They gave us like fake money, but we got to play with real chips, quote unquote, without money. So what the games they had were roulette, crab, I believe it was. I can't remember the name. I think it was like crabs, poker, blackjack, and I think that was it. And what you would do is play with them, like try to get more coins or chips. And the more chips you got, the more you can change them in for tickets. And what you do with those tickets is you go over to an area and you put you put the tickets in a bin for what you want. They were giving away like beads, two TVs, blender. They were giving all kinds of stuff. So it was a really big party. So whenever I went there, it was really cool. And what I was doing was I got bored of playing all the games. I was just a roulette player. So I got bored, and what I did was I cashed all my tokens and everything in, and I put it into the Beats, the Beats headphone. I believe it's like the Beats Solo, not the Solo 2, but the original Solos. And I was actually believing that I was not gonna win the raffle, so that's why I just kept putting it in because I didn't want to play no more. And we were only given like one fake dollar bill with the birthday boy on it. It was actually a pretty cool idea, but what happened was with that dollar bill, it was like I think it was like $10,000, quote unquote dollars, or $1,000 that we got to cash in for chips. And I just kept getting given that. It's like, here, do you need one? Do you need one? And it's like, oh yeah. So what I would do is I would get like the people who were handing them out, I would get them, cash them out, and put them in the Beats because I'm bored and I really don't want to play any games. They had like a little area where you can get food and all that, so I went there and got food and just sat down with some friends. And what they were doing was they announced a person that was coming in to meet the birthday boy. It was a big guy and all that. They're like, I wonder who it could be. So we look at the entrance and all we hear is like, we are not allowed to record, you're not allowed to do this. Like, we were literally not allowed to record the event. I'm like, okay, that's kind of odd. I really don't know a party who you're not allowed to record. So I'm like, okay, I was talking with my friends about it. I'm like, I wonder what it could be. And someone said that it could have been Criss Angel. I'm like, nah, I highly doubt that. He's not really the type of person who would come down to my town. And sure enough, he came into the gate because the whole backyard was filled with like a wooden gate. And there was like the wooden gate door that everyone had to go in and actually show that they were invited. And it was actually pretty cool because I got to see Criss Angel. We got to see him do a trick. There was a trick where he did like a walking stuffed animal and he had him walk and all that. It was actually pretty cool. He did a necklace made out of razor blades with his tongue and all that, and gave it to the birthday boy. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And then he went around with the birthday boy because the birthday boy loved magic. So what the guy did, or what Criss Angel did, was show him magic tricks. Like, oh, that's really cool. And towards the end of the birthday party, we were all allowed to get a picture with them, and I got a picture and his autograph. And what's funny enough, I didn't have anything to get his autograph on. Luckily enough, I found someone who was willing to give me an actual Criss Angel card, because you know how Criss Angel has his own playing cards. Yeah, so I'll give him that. I got it autographed. I got a picture with him. I was so happy that day. It's like it was a perfect night. I just went home and crashed. Oh yeah, and about the raffle, I won the beats.